Good afternoon. We'd like to welcome you to the ResponsiveEd home office. Thanks for joining us online, and those of you who are here in person, we appreciate it. Today you will witness the live lottery for schools where we've received more applications than there are available seats. And those campuses are Carrollton Classical Academy, Capel Classical Academy, Corinth Classical Academy, Classical Academy Permian Basin, Denton Classical Academy, Foundation School Autism, Founders Classical Academy of Frisco, Founders Classical Academy of Flower Mound, Founders Classical Academy of Leander, Founders Classical Academy of Louisville, Founders Classical Academy of Schertz, Huntsville Classical Academy, iSchool of Louisville, Willis Classical Academy, and finally, the Woodlands Classical Academy. For those of you who are new to the process, we are required to hold a public lottery when the number of applicants exceed the number of available seats for a school and/or grade level. We do this using an automated system that you can see here on the screen that randomly selects applicants for seats available and the order of the waiting list. Those of you in attendance and viewing online will be able to watch this process, but the results will be posted at each campus after the accuracy has been verified. As a reminder, all applicants can expect an email from each campus within 48 hours following the lottery with information for those selected or your child's place on the waiting list. So please be sure to contact your campus for more information. And at this time, we will begin the process of randomly selecting students for the lottery. At this time, you will see a bar that will go from right to left, and at this time, what is happening is the system is generating randomly to either receive a seat for an applicant and/or generate the waiting list order. And while we're waiting for those results to process, at this time, we would like to show a brief video of ResponsiveEd and the history of our company.
ResponsiveEd, celebrating 20 years of providing hope.
All right. So at this time, I will take questions for the audience that's here in-house. I will first read frequently asked questions that we often hear from parents during this process and each time that we have this yearly. So I'll start with answering some basic frequently asked questions, and then we'll take questions from our audience that's here with us here in the home office. So the first question that I have, Why are we not able to see the results posted here at the home office? So in the past, we found that parents often have quite a few questions related to their child's school. And so once the lottery takes place and the results are posted, we find that that's a really great opportunity for parents to come face to face with the campus and ask those questions that are specific that we may not be able to answer here at the corporate office. And so that's why we allow those results to be posted there. That allows you to answer and ask the questions that you need at the campus level. The second question that I have is, who determines or requires a lottery to be necessary for this charter? Texas Education Agency, also known as TEA, is our governing body, and they require that we host a public lottery anytime we have more seats than more applicants than there are seats available for any grade or any school. Okay, so it's a requirement of our charter. The third question that I have, if I selected more than one choice on my application, will I have to go to more than one school location to view that? For majority of our campuses, the results will be posted in a public area, so you will have access to view those results, but you will need to go to each campus if you're wanting to see the result for each campus that you've chosen on your application. Okay? Do keep in mind that you also have the option to wait and receive an email communication that you're going to receive within 48 hours. So that is another option for you as well. Okay. All right, and then I will now take questions from those who are here in the home office. I do have one here. Do I have any others? Okay. I'll read the one that I have. It says, how can we know the sibling is also selected or not, who is in another grade level? So I'll rephrase this question, and I want to make sure I got it right. How do I know if a sibling of a student who may have possibly received a seat, is that the question that you're asking, if they've received a seat or not? You're going to receive an email communication if your student receives a seat. If the sibling does not receive a seat, then you're going to receive a wait list communication informing you of where they've fallen on the wait list. So either way, you're going to know whether, if they have a sibling, what their status is at that campus. Okay. Question 5 that I have here that we often hear from parents. If one student or one sibling is accepted, does that mean that my other student or sibling is automatically accepted? And no, it does not mean that. Every applicant is treated individually, okay? So if you have one student and or one twin that may possibly receive a seat, that does not guarantee or automatically allow that student in. They would either remain on the wait list and wait until a seat becomes available. Every applicant is chosen and treated individually. Okay. The sixth question that I have here is, will my student's priority status be taken into consideration during the lottery? And the answer to that question is yes. When you submitted your application, you indicated on your application that your student had some type of priority. So whether that was a sibling or whether they're a child of a currently employed individual here with ResponsiveEd, that is something you would have indicated on your application. Once you submitted that, then we went ahead and verified that information, and that priority is now being applied as it's being generated here. Okay. All right, and I do see that we're close to the processing being complete. Do I have any additional questions that I have missed? Yes?
If she's placed at a certain number on the wait list, is she that same number for all 3 of our locations we've chosen, or just our top choice?
So every campus, it depends on the number of seats available and how many students have applied for that campus. So she may very well be number 13, for example, for Flower Mound, but she could be number 41 for Frisco. Okay. Any other questions? All right. It looks as though the process has completed. I would like to thank each of you here in-house for joining us. We appreciate it. And those of you who are streaming online, thank you so much. Please go ahead and visit your campus. They will be posting results no later than 5:30 this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.